Hey dears, Zumzi here, and with summer online conventions coming to a close and wrapping up, we've had so many amazing light novel and manga release announcements and licensing announcements, and I'm so excited to share them with you. And of course, this video wouldn't have been made possible without the help of amazing manga resources like the Manga Mentioned or the organization of antisocial geniuses. They really helped me sniff out amazing titles from big and small publishers alike. So I've kind of compiled and gathered all the titles that I thought would be the most exciting, my most highly anticipated picks that you don't want to miss out on. So here we go, let's dive in, and most of them are coming out this year with the exception of 2. Of course, right off the bat, I have to come out swinging with a title that I'm genuinely surprised, but pleasantly surprised, got an English license so quickly, and I think that's partly due to the success of an anime that it is the spiritual successor of. And of course, I am talking about Dai Dark. And Dai Dark revolves around the story of a teenager whose bones can grant wishes. And of course, the whole universe wants a piece of him, but he's not ready to die yet, so he's prepared to fight them off as he searches for the magic user who cursed him. And if you're like, curses, this looks and sounds like Dorohedoro, only in space. I'd agree with you on that one. It's by the same mangaka, and it looks every bit as zany and wacky and colorful as that one. So if you want like something in that vein as Dorohedoro, you're in luck. If you're looking for something different, then take a pass on that one. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about and you like weird stuff like I do, watch the anime and read the manga. Do both. You won't regret it. Next, I have 2 more oddball screwball comedies because I like weird things. We're all weird here. I need the little Cheshire Cat plaque behind me, probably. But anyways, first I have the Heaven's Design team, and it's getting an anime as well, so pick your poison. But essentially, it's about an office team who's been outsourced by God to design his creations, like animals and all that, and all of them are mostly, I think there's a unicorn or a Pegasus, so not all of them are actual animals, but most of them are just looking at animals from a new perspective, like Nat Geo Wild. It's educational. And it's a little bit raunchy too. So entertainment and education, you can't go wrong with that one. I have heard that it doesn't have so much of a plot, but it does have a cute cast of characters, and I'm really partial to the Poison Girl. So it just looks like a fun, light read where you don't have to think too hard. Okay, the next title comes from the same mangaka who wrote and drew Witchat Atelier, and excusez-moi, pardon, pardon my French. The next title is also French. I think it's Eniale Dewiela. I did not expect that I'd have to be speaking so much French. I think it is. But sorry, French viewers. Anyways, the story is about a devil and an angel who have hijinks on Earth. Kind of reminds me of a cross between Terry Pratchett Good Omens and Pantheon Stalking. It is a seinen, so it's got a little bit of naughtiness in there because there's a devil, but the artwork looks absolutely gorgeous, and it has this Art Nouveau style. Okay, correction, it is called Art Nouveau, and it is an art movement heavily inspired by nature. You probably recognize it most from the artist Mitch, who I'm about to show an art book of. Okay, I was hoping there wasn't a boobie on this art book because I have a lot of artistic nudity art books. I appreciate art, but it looks like a lovely, enjoyable read, and it's going to be interesting to see something kind of different from that mangaka. Okay, next we're moving on to the horror category, and we have wholesome horror, something I didn't expect to see, and I might be butchering the pronunciation of this as well, but I believe it's Mieruko-chan. But it revolves around a high schooler who is able to see monsters that nobody else can, and instead of reacting to them, she just tries to go about her day like normal, only they do everything they can to get her attention, and awkwardness ensues. And I have to say, the monster design looks absolutely grotesque and horrifying, and it also looks funny as well, so this seems like a good, lighter, spooky tale. Of course, no horror list would be complete without mentioning the master of horror himself, Junji Ito. So last but not least, I have Hellstar Remina coming just in time for the Christmas holidays. It's coming out in December, so right in time for the bleakness of winter. There you go. So this story revolves around a scientist who discovers a sun-sized planet, and he names it after his daughter. And as his daughter and as the planet rises to fame, things start happening. The planet starts destroying everything in its path and is on a crash collision course with Earth. So if you like doomsday dread and cosmic horror, like Bloodborne, Majora's Mask, in that category, you're gonna really enjoy this one. So yeah, bring on Junji Ito. Okay, the next one is in a category of revenge thriller all on its own, and it's called The Witch and the Beast, and it revolves around a quiet man with a coffin strapped on his back who is friends with a beast girl who show up to a town controlled by a witch to exact their revenge. And I love me a good revenge tale like 91 Days, and just the world building, I heard it like described as steampunk. It looks like almost noir thriller arcane punk. I don't know what else to compare it to. I think maybe the closest world building wise would maybe be Monstrous, which is amazing. 1 second. No. Where is it? I have all of Monstrous, so probably the closest world building wise, except for it looks like almost like a prohibitionist era sleek revenge thriller that I'm excited for. It looks really smart and sleek, and yeah, fun. Good times for revenge. Okay, I have one last final pick for you in the Yuri category, and I just have to say as a general remark, I am so happy to see more genre-bending Yuri in the speculative fiction section, so like sci-fi and fantasy, and I'm also excited to see older Yuri because a lot of times it's like slice of life fluffy high schoolers, and I like darkness. Bring on the darkness, and that's what it looks like I'm getting here with Otherside Picnic. It's no picnic, it's no walk on the beach. So there's going to be an anime, there's a manga, and a light novel all coming out, so pick whichever medium you want. You can pick all three. I'm probably going to be doing all three and maybe even comparing the differences between all of them because I'm so excited for my ride or die lesbians. This story revolves around 2 college-age girls who can dimension hop, and when one of their friends is caught on the other side in dimension, they have to fight their way to find her, and all the monsters they encounter are based off of urban legends. So this one looks really exciting to me, and I'm excited for my lesbians because I'm bi. You know that by now. You better know that. But this one looks fun. And it also kind of reminds me of Annihilation. I know I mentioned Annihilation a lot, but I love my body horror and kind of survival thrillers. So this one looks exciting. Alright, those are all my picks for releases this year, and I guess next year as well. If I missed one, that's amazing. Let me know so I can have it on my radar, and let me know which ones you plan on picking up as well. Also, if you want me to do a wish list for titles that aren't yet licensed in English that I want to be, let me know that as well, because I kind of want to do that one. Anyways, thanks for watching as always, and I'll catch you on the flip side.